Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with a brand new video, and in this one I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks so that you guys can level up in the brand new season. Epic has changed quite a bit in the new season, and there's tons of new ways that you guys can actually earn XP, and so I'm going to go over some of the easiest ways to level up in the new season. Now, I know not everyone will be buying Battle Pass tiers, but if you do plan on buying Battle Pass tiers, I honestly would suggest to wait a little while. The reason is because if you end up leveling up at the beginning of your Battle Pass, like levels 1 through 10 are usually really easy. You don't really need that much XP to level up at the beginning of the Battle Pass. So what you can do is you can complete all your challenges early on and get to level 15 or 20 or so just by completing these challenges, since you don't need that much XP per level. Then once you've done most of your challenges and everything for the week, what you can do is you can buy your tiers after you've done those challenges. That way you can get some of the higher levels out of the way. The higher level you go up in the battle pass, the more XP it takes for every single level. So if you're going to be buying levels, it makes more sense to buy the ones that take longer. So I know not everyone really buys tiers, but if you are someone that plans on buying just a few tiers, and maybe you have some extra V-Bucks and you want to buy tiers, I suggest holding off a little bit, because it's going to make you a higher level if you just wait a little bit and then buy the tiers after. So the rest of the video will just be tips and tricks to level up, but I just wanted to get that out of the way so you guys know about that just before you end up buying tiers. But there's a bunch of different ways you guys can level up now, and some of the new ways involve hunting the wildlife. So you really want to go out of your way to hunt wildlife. You will get a little bit of XP for hunting them. As you can see there, it was actually giving me 25,000 XP every time I crafted an item. So if you craft an item, all you really need to do is you just need to kill one of the wildlife. There's boars, there's wolves, there's chickens that you can kill, and they're actually going to drop these like chicken wing things, as you can see in my hand right now. Now, the reason that hunting the wildlife is so important is because you can now craft your own items and your own upgrades whenever you want. So what you want to be doing is collecting as many bones as you can every single game. Now, the bones do drop from killing the wildlife as well, so it's pretty easy to collect those. And even certain vendors will be selling bones as well. So what you need to do is you need to collect as many bones as you can. I suggest doing it early on in the game. That way you can craft as many items as possible. Now, every time you craft an item, you're going to get XP, and you're also going to level up your guns and stuff, which is going to make these gunfights a lot easier when the circle starts to close up. So what you want to do is once you drop in and start getting some loot, any of the makeshift weapons that you end up picking up, you want to go and upgrade those immediately, because the makeshift weapons really aren't that great, and you're going to find yourself dying quite a bit if you try to use them. Now, the upgraded weapons are quite a bit better, and you can even upgrade the shotgun into a pump now, which is pretty sick. The pump does quite a bit of damage. There's only like 2 bullets in the clip, but it's definitely one of the best weapons to use right now in close combat. There's even some of those brand new prime weapons which can be upgraded into explosive bows. You can even get a bow that shoots impulse grenades, which is pretty cool in certain situations. And you can also upgrade into a fully automatic shotgun, which is going to shoot like 3-round bursts. The thing's not that great, but at the same time, if you use it in the right situations, it can be pretty good. So all of those weapons will work out, but the best ones right now are definitely the pump and the AR. So I would definitely just suggest starting with those, and that way you can get some easy kills and get XP off that as well. So some other great ways to get XP is actually to go into squads fill. The reason you want to go into squads fill is because not that many people in that game mode really try that hard, and you can actually get quite a bit of kills. Now, if you have some teammates to play with, that definitely makes it better. So I would suggest getting teammates first, and that way you and a friend can go into squads fill. Now, if you're going to go in with a friend, you don't even really need to fill, but you do want to play squads. That way there's more people on the map that are going to be playing a little carelessly. Now, when you play solos and duos, people tend to try a lot harder, and sometimes you can't get as many kills. Now, you will get a lot of XP for wins, but at the same time, if you can get like 5 to 10 kills every single match in squads, it actually is going to make for more XP overall. On top of that, you can actually upgrade a ton of weapons in squads, and you can even be sure to go out and hunt the wildlife more too, because I think a little bit more of the wildlife spawns in squads. So at first, I would play as much squads as you can, go for wins, but go for as many kills as you can as well, because you are going to get a bunch of XP for getting those knocks and for completing challenges. So there's a quick look at the win umbrella that you can get after winning a match. So just in case you guys wanted to know what the new season's umbrella looked like, that is actually how you get it. All you have to do is just win any game in any game mode. You're actually going to get that sick umbrella for completely free. But back to some of these tips, what you do want to be on the lookout for are the daily challenges. There's challenges that update every single day. Some of them only last for a few hours, but they're really easy challenges. Like some of the challenges are just simply to knock down trees. There's even some for like knocking down stone. There's very easy challenges for hunting the wildlife or taming the wildlife. I've made guides on most of the challenges already. If you guys need help with any of them, you can just check out the channel. But you really want to be taking a look at those small challenges. They're only worth about 12,000 XP, but when you do 5 or 6 of them a day, it kind of adds up. So you really do want to be making sure to do as many as you can. Some of them will rotate out after a few hours, so you do want to make sure to get them done as soon as you can, but they're usually really easy and won't take much effort to actually complete them. On top of that, there's the weekly challenges. So obviously, I mean, those have been around for a while. I'm sure you guys know to do those, but those are going to be the best way that you can get a bunch of XP. And I do believe later in the season there will be XP coins as well. As of right now, there aren't any XP coins on the map, but there should be some time later in the season, so you can be on the lookout for those as well a little bit later. So other than most of the tips that I've given you, that's pretty much everything that I have for you guys. Now you want to keep in mind that every single day that you don't play, you'll notice that when you log back in that you'll have a gold bar at the bottom of your screen. So every single day I think you get about an hour or so of that bonus XP. So you want to try to take advantage of that. So just simply playing every day to get those new daily challenges, and then on top of that getting that bonus XP for about an hour or so is actually going to help you out quite a bit. So that's another tip that I can give you, is just simply to play every day. You don't even really have to play a lot every day, but just enough to get that bonus XP out of the way. It's going to help quite a bit because, again, it stacks up, and I'm not really sure how long the season is going to be going on for. Sometimes they like to make them short, other times they end up delaying them, so you never really know. That's why you want to try to level up as soon as possible and just get everything out of the way early. On top of that, there's even secret skins you guys can unlock once getting past the certain level caps, like 125, 150. You're going to get certain styles you can unlock. So every game that you guys play, just try to get some of your challenges done for that extra XP bonus. Go out of your way to open up chests and ammo boxes so that it gives you bonus XP. You can even hunt the wildlife as well quite a bit, and that's going to get you a ton of XP too, because then you can craft items. And that's pretty much it. That's all the tips that I have for you guys, so I do hope that they help you guys out. You can also be sure to go to all of the brand new named locations. Every time you go to a named location, you're going to get 8,000 XP. And because the map has just reset, you can go to all these brand new named locations, and it's a really easy way to get like 60 to 70,000 XP. So that's another great way to get like 10 levels right there. So by the end of this week, you could easily be rank 40 or 50 without even buying battle pass tiers, honestly, just by doing the challenges and following the tips and tricks that I gave you. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, hopefully you do end up subscribing, because I do make these videos basically every day. If you guys need tips or help with anything else in Fortnite, just be sure to let me know down in the comments. You can also leave your epic gamer tag down below if you guys are looking for teammates. I know it always helps out. Every time you end up trying to leave your gamer tag in the comments, you guys can group up together, and then that way you have a better time playing squads, and you guys can go for that win umbrella together. And every time that I ask people to leave their comments or their gamer tags in the comments, it usually works out really well. And I see a lot of you guys grouping up with each other. So I just want to remind you guys, you can always do that. And you could also add me as well, because sometimes I have open lobbies and we can play squads or whatever. Try to get that win umbrella or just simply grind challenges out. So hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below as always. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.